Hi Virgo, welcome back to Omkara Tarot, and it's Saturday, so another love bite for you. Virgo, these are general collective readings, will not resonate with all of you out there. Take what works for you and just leave the rest. So let's begin. My angel spirit guides, please bless this reading for my Virgo gang and send them the messages they need to hear the most for their love life now. Thank you. So Virgo, we're going to take an angel blessing card to top the reading. See what my angels have for you as a blessing, guidance, advice, or a message. My angels for my Virgo gang, please. All right. Learning experience. So whatever you're going through, Virgo, this is just a learning experience. When you look back in a few years, you'll probably realize the value even this time had. I don't know what you've been through, what you're going through. We'll figure out when you open the cards. But yes, it's just a learning experience, nothing else. A spiritual lesson. So welcome back, all my subscribers. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being so supportive to the channel, sending me so much love and all your lovely comments, your likes. It really keeps me motivated to keep bringing out these videos for you. I'm very grateful. Thank you so much. And yes, Virgo, if you're new here, we welcome you to do join us, subscribe to the channel, become part of our Omkara family. We welcome you in. So newbies, we do this spread every Saturday for you. Just a simple 9-card spread to check if there's any message for you. Your longer readings have already been put up. I'll leave a few links at the end of the video in case you want to check them out, and more are coming. And if any of you are looking for a private reading, Virgo, my email is in the description box below. You can reach me there. High Priestess, all right, bottom of my deck. So either somebody is really in tune with their intuition right now, or maybe there's a little bit of silence going on between the two of you. Virgo, let's open the cards and see what's happening. 9 of Cups, Queen of Cups, Temperance, Knight of Cups, 7 of Swords, 10 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Empress in reverse. So I have one energy. This could be you, Virgo, the feminine energy here, who's feeling very, very unloved, feeling there is nothing to look forward to, feeling they've been cheated to, lied to, and all the promises made by their partner are all false promises. Okay, so let's take some dialogue message cards first, Virgo, and see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then we'll start clarifying the cards. Okay. Virgo and their partner, Spirit. Virgo and their partner. What's in their heart right now? Virgo and their partner. Thank you. And let's take a couple more from here. Messages from the heart. Okay, so too many together, so I'm going to put them back. One at a time, please, Spirit. Thank you, and thank you. All right, all good to go? Let's get this show on the road. Okay, so Virgo, don't come back to me if you haven't leveled up. I knew all along that you had potential to run again, but the intensity of our connection and my curiosity about it is what kept me interested in you. My boundaries are stronger now, and your old mind games will no longer be tolerated. Did I just not say that, Virgo? I said there is somebody here who's feeling, no love, feeling upset, angry, Empress in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, feeling somebody is cheating or lying or is running away from the connection, sneaking away, and none of their promises are ever kept. So, yes, this is like an ultimatum being given, saying, don't come back to me if you haven't changed. I just want to see you again and begin our life together, but these financial challenges currently are stopping us from being together. who would have thought that something as simple as money could keep people who love each other that much apart? Maybe that's been the reason. Maybe there is a financial difficulty. I do see the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So maybe your partner has financial difficulties, or maybe they're using it as an excuse right now to kind of, let's see. I get triggered when I'm angry or have decided to walk away from our connection, and the universe decides to bombard me with your name, and your higher self stalks me with musical messages from you. So even though I think somebody here is very upset and angry and doesn't think very highly of their partner presently, the love is still there. They know that they have a deep attachment to this partner of theirs. I know that I need to make amends for my mistakes. I am contemplating how to do this because I want to show you how much you mean to me. Don't let the past dictate the future. Our relationship has suffered irreparable damage. Because maybe one partner is taking too much time and the other partner is getting a bit frustrated and upset and angry now, thinking, that maybe the partner doesn't have good intentions. Your soul is always with me and mine is guiding you. We are always together in spirit, even though physically we may be apart. But yes, this Empress wants physical togetherness now. They want abundance, growth, fertility. They want to be a family, I think, now. And they're not happy that it's only become like this mystical, spiritual connection, and they're not happy with that. Deep in my heart, I know that you're the one for me. I promise my soul will be by your side for all eternity. But I don't think, like I said, only soul is satisfying one person. They want their partner in the physical world as well. I know I hurt you. Please forgive me. And maybe this is a forgiveness that somebody's been asking for time and time again as a means to escape, maybe not giving a solid promise or, bringing the relationship to where it should be. But these always end up in false promises because there's nothing to show for it. So let's see. Nine of Cups, Spirit. Nine of Cups. Somebody's dream of having the stability, of having the happily ever after is just not coming to fruition. That was their wish. That was their heartfelt wish, Nine of Cups, to have this relationship, but they find that their partner maybe it's not coming together. Like one person said, maybe they are financially unstable, maybe they're ungrounded, maybe there is a lack of finances here or unequal give and take in this connection. But even though both parties know that this is their wish fulfillment, it's just not kind of coming together at the moment. Yes, see, again the same thing. Somebody is tired of waiting for their wishes to come true. This Queen of Cups is feeling overwhelmed. She's feeling loveless. She's feeling my life is stuck. Nothing is really moving. And where is the balance? Where is the healing? This Queen of Cups has, I think, stayed as patient as they could. They've really been healing. They've been patient, but not seeing anything moving till now. There's been no new beginning being offered by this Knight of Cups, who now is considered to be a promise breaker. They never make a choice. They never really make a choice. And now I think somebody is casting judgment on them. That, hey, maybe you're lying to me, you make promises you don't keep, you are a cheat, you're a liar, and I am not sure whether I can have a future with you anymore. I don't feel respected. I don't feel I'm having any growth in this connection. Also started to feel that maybe this person is only in it for a good time. Maybe they're just a player. I have the Empress twice here in reverse. That means this person is now kind of losing hope that they are considered a priority in this partner's life of theirs. Ten of Pentacles Spirit in reverse. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody is tired of hearing empty promises. They feel, what's the point of getting any kind of apology or a message or whatever, because finally by the end of it, I'm always alone, I'm always in solitude, I'm always by myself. And if this person is never going to offer me stability, then I might as well drop this connection altogether once and for all. What am I waiting around for all these false promises for? Yes, somebody is seriously thinking that I don't want to be juggled anymore, and it's time now to drop the ball and come out of this hermit mode that I've put myself in. Two of Pentacles Spirit. Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Two of Pentacles. Yes, they feel that somebody is lying to them, somebody is not giving them clarity. It's time to turn my back now on this connection, and it's time now to drop this connection once and for all. I'm not going to be juggled for the rest of my life. This person now, this could be you, Virgo, right? So whoever this is saying, I'm done. I'm not going to stay in this hermit mode for the rest of my life. I think I'm done waiting. I've been in this position for too long now, and it's time for me now to come out of this hermit mode, because I don't feel my life is growing here. Very depressed, very sad about thinking about their partner, who possibly could be, if it's coming out in the cards, a bit selfish. Only thinking about themselves, only thinking about their own growth, their own happiness, but still feeling bound and tied to this person, because the love is still there. The love is still there. As much as I think there's a feminine energy who's trying to convince herself that, this is not going to work. They are a cheat, they're a liar, but still up in their head, because even though they feel their partner is being unscrupulous, liar, selfish, but still in their head, because the love they feel in their heart for this person is that strong. So the Empress in reverse, Spirit. Empress in reverse. Empress in reverse. Story is the same, absolutely the same. Somebody is going back and forth in their mind, thinking, hey, I don't feel strong in this connection. I don't even trust this relationship to ever come together again, but still having a lot of fear of actually letting go of this connection, right? As much as they want to be single and abundant and happy and move on in their life and concentrate on themselves and leave this person out of their life, half their mind still kind of holds on very tight, just not being able to let go of this emotional tie that they feel with this person, right? So yes, Virgo, in the next reading we'll do a you versus them reading, where we will tap into their energy and see what's really going on in their heart space. So, if you are this person who feels this way and is unable to let go, we'll try and see what's really going on in their hearts so you can make a decision. So yes, what have you learned from this experience? That's what Spirit is trying to say. Before we give you the, this is a one-sided story I'm getting today. I think what Spirit is saying, they're asking you to, they're keeping you on this crossroad because they want you to listen to your intuition as to what is the lesson that you're learning from this dynamic. Are you going to sit around and put everything out there waiting for somebody else to make a decision? Or are you going to continue being the best version of yourself and allow them to catch up whenever they want to? Or why are you putting your life on hold? So yes, that's one lesson that comes to my mind, but there could be others. So you have to figure out what is the lesson you've learned in this connection, and why are you still putting yourself in a place where you are always at crossroads. Go deep and talk to yourself. Okay, So that's all I have for you, Virgo. Till next time, then, love and light. Take care. Namaste.